Hi guys, I just realized I was talking to myself for about 5 minutes, asking if you guys could hear me and see me and if my Wi-Fi was working. And I realized that I hadn't gone live yet. So welcome to the Boomer Bunny stream. This is going to be interesting, provided that my Wi-Fi is actually strong enough here at my parents' house to work. Um, Let me know if you guys can see me and hear me clearly in the chat so that I know. I want to make sure I'm not coming through pixeled. It's working. Thank you, Obi-Wan. Oh my gosh, why are my comments aren't working though? Or I guess I'm gonna have to read it here. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys on my phone because old computers. Oh, here we go. It's working. Okay. Hi guys. Thank you. Thank you. Hey everybody. Thanks guys for showing up to my stream. This was kind of last minute. If you can't tell, I'm really nervous right now because I did not think that the Wi-Fi was going to work at my parents' house. They're very old school, old fashioned in a good way. They're traditional, but luckily enough, they don't have boomer Wi-Fi, so I'm happy. Thank you guys. Howdy, Alex McCarthy. Thank you everybody so much for showing up. Rogue Dog, it's me, asked, you gave it a thumbs up already. I appreciate that. Thank you. Before even knowing what it is, this is my Boomer Bunny stream. I am currently staying with my parents in Rhode Island and using their Wi-Fi and their computer. And I have their lovely little setup behind me. So we're just going to see how this goes and see if it works all right. Hi, Christy. Hello. Ben V, I am old. I'm around Yoda's age. I'm 900 years old. I feel much younger than I am. I feel like an 11-year-old tomboy at heart, but I am in my 30s right now. And I just, time slips by so fast and an object in motion stays in motion and time just keeps on slipping away. Keck 44, old Star Wars collection, 20-hour stream. I would love to do that. Actually, somebody asked me that in my community post that I made when I said that I was going to do a stream, and he asked if I could show some of my stuff, my Star Wars stuff. Most of my Star Wars stuff that I had in New York is down here on this floor, but my parents have a really freezing cold attic that I have not braved yet that has most of my really good vintage Star Wars stuff. And it probably shouldn't be there in the freezing cold attic now that I think of it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go say thank you so much. That's sweet. Boomer Bunny. Yeah, I do. I've said this before. You guys are probably getting tired of hearing it, but I identify as a boomer technologically. I am very nervous and anxiety ridden when it comes to technology. So I'm just hoping this all works. But thank you so much for joining and like, oh, my parents' phone is ringing. Most of their phone calls are spam at this point, unfortunately. The rookie critic asks if I'm all set up for Christmas. Yes, I am. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited to be with my family. I get to see both sides of my parents' family for Christmas, which is really nice. My dad's side has the Christmas Eve party, and my mom's side has the Christmas party, and it's really exciting. My parents are together, but we do different things for Christmas with their respective sides of the family, so it's really nice. I'm looking forward to that. And thank you for your super chats, by the way, Rookie Critic and Yekosai. I appreciate that. Hobo Juan Guanobi asks 5,000 sub celebration in a Leia bikini. I do have a Leia bikini. I do not think I will be modeling it for the public at this time, though. But I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much. I already said hi to you, but I wasn't able to catch yours and Ruthie's stream the other day, but I was so excited just to see that the two of you guys were streaming. I hope you had a good time. I should try to, I've been so busy visiting my parents, but I'm going to try to catch some of people's videos and streams that I've missed over the last couple weeks or so. Thank you, Phil TMNT. Virtual hug. I'm sending you guys all a virtual hug from Rhode Island. It's still pretty sunny here, but around 3:30 it starts getting dark, so hopefully we'll have enough sunlight. I have one small lamp to light my face, and then when the sun's gone, I don't know what to do. I'm living in the dark. King of Ruckus. Hi. My Thanksgiving was really nice. It was a quiet Thanksgiving. I stayed in California and I didn't see my family for Thanksgiving, but I flew a few days later over to Rhode Island. Nova was not happy on the plane. Unfortunately, I usually fly with Nova, my cat, to Rhode Island with my parents because she loves my parents' home and she's usually pretty good on flights. But this flight, for whatever reason, pressure levels, it was kind of a bumpy flight. She was really not happy and she did not make a lot of the fellow passengers happy. So unfortunately, I think after I fly home to California with her, I'm not going to be able to fly with her again because it was too much. She loves road trips, but I don't know if how often I'll be able to drive cross country to see my parents with her. So they won't get to see their grandkitty. Nova, Sukori interpretation. Nova is actually looking out the window right now, but she's in the room with me. Thank you, Elijah. I'm in a shortage of my typical clothes that I wear. I'm wearing all the clothes that I left at my parents' house, so some of them are pretty juvenile. Some of them are pretty old from my high school days and my college days. Most of my more, comfortable clothing that I own, my favorite pieces are in California with me. But this one was one of the nicer ones that I had that I thought worked, and it's a nice winter Fair Isle, I believe the pattern would be considered. Hi, Porkins. Oh my God, Darren Graber. Darren Graber. Darren Graber, the week before your grandmother died, you covered her back in lard. After that, she went downhill pretty quick. Darren, I can always count on you to make me laugh with your comments, your obscure comments full of obscure, just wacky humor. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need that. I've been kind of stressed and I've had a little bit of anxiety with this trip. So thank you guys I can always count on you guys to make me laugh and make me feel better. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jack JW. I was going to highlight this Criddy 3. That's very sweet. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Hello, Sith Lord. Waving to you. All right, let me see. There are only 56 people here, so that means that I think I can keep up with the stream. I'm gonna try to keep up and make sure I get everybody's comments. Hi, Biden Touch. Oh my gosh, I can't not laugh when I see that screen name. It's so great. Oh, Christy, thank you for explaining that I'm at my parents'. Yes. Oh, yes. Jack JW. This is my parents'. This is actually my dad's office, and I tried to discreetly hide. He has a pyramid of barbells or dumbbells that he has set up here, and I tried to discreetly cover them. And then this back here is a wall hanging that my mom made. My mom was an artist for a while, and she made all these wall hangings. They're all around the house, and they're really beautiful with like peaceful beach and nautical scenes and stuff. And she paints, but she also sews stuff on, so they're pretty cool. Thank you, open-minded movie man. I'm glad my stream is working. Thank you for letting me know. I did not think it was going to work. I thought that I would either be pixelated and frozen or that my voice wouldn't come through. So do make sure that you guys let me know if anything changes. Lord Arnold, the pyramid. It's a pyramid of dumbbells, like weights, like free weights. My dad does like free weight. This is his office, but he also does like exercises down here. So got to find a place for health, right? Darren Graver, Velcro, what a ripoff, exactly. Christy. I know, I've narrowed it down. I'm getting better at narrowing it down to one stream now. So my technical difficulties are slowly but surely being minimized to a few little mishaps here and there, but only one stream today. I don't have 5 simultaneous streams running. Hi, Scott Carnell. Hello, helpful Jeremy. That's a great name. Jeremy is a very helpful person. Mateus, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, this is a beautiful one. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to show you. There's one right here that's really pretty too. This is one of my favorites that my mom did. So that's another one that my mom made, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but she paints. This is canvas, like a really soft fabric canvas. And then This is like, these are strings, so they move on the sailboats. So isn't that cool? And it looks like, it almost looks like a photo with the reflection. But yeah, that's where I get my visual art skills from, is my mom. She's like good at that kind of stuff. And they're all over the house. There's so many pretty ones. So I will put that back later. Unless Nova stops scratching it, in which case I'd have to put it away. But yeah, my mom's art and my art is so different because my mom does really beautiful, peaceful, natural images that just evoke this feeling of peace and serenity and nature. And then my art is so like dark and kind of twisted and weird and abstract and obscure. So it's interesting. Thank you guys. I'll let her know you guys liked it. Oh, open-minded movie man, Bob Ross talent. She would love to hear that. I love Bob Ross. We all love Bob Ross. Right? I will tell, she'll appreciate that. My mom will really appreciate that because my mom is so humble and like quiet, and she never seeks praise ever. Of all the people that I know, she never looks for compliments. She never baits people for compliments. I feel like I do because I get insecure, and I can, I can come from my ego a lot of the time, and I kind of want that praise, but I don't know what it is about my mom. She just doesn't, she never seeks it. So it's really nice. That'll mean a lot to her that you guys like it. What's up, Midnight's Edge After Dark? Yes, Keck44, dimensional effects on painting. It is cool. Oh, Dad, you're watching the stream. Oh my gosh. Dad, be careful because I know you're not home. Unless you're hooked up to free Wi-Fi, I don't want your mobile data to go over if you're watching the whole stream from there. Hi, Elijah Maccabee. I never know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm just going to say Maccabee. Happy Dinosaur 8000. Great comment. Scott Carnell, hi. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier, but hello again. Hi, the real cyber elf. I'm going back, guys, on comments to make sure I'm not missing anything important. I want to make sure I said hi to everybody. Did I say hi to Porkins? I think I did. Rascally Rabbit, hi, Rascally Rabbit. Ooh, yes, Ottawa. I am assuming that will get very cold. Happy Christmas, Happy Dinosaur 8000. Amit Devecha, hello. I know I saw your comment, but I don't know if I said hello to you. Obi-Wan, have I had sub growth? I don't know. I try not to watch it because I feel like a watched pot never boils, So I check in once in a while. But that's really cool. I'm always amazed that there are people out there that actually want to watch me. Keck44 says, hi, Jedi Bunny Dad. That yes, indeed. He made an appearance. Scott Carnell, yeah. My art definitely reflects my twisted love of horror films. Definitely. Oh, yes, Christy. I think I saw your comment on my, if I responded or not, but on my Dr. Sleep review. I'm glad that you liked it. Yeah. The more I look back on it, the more I think I was really wrapped up and excited about how much I really enjoyed the experience overall of Dr. Sleep. But I can definitely see where a lot of people's, distaste or certain criticisms might lie with Dr. Sleep. It's not a perfect film by any stretch. As someone who loves Kubrick's The Shining, I felt like it did a very good job of paying homage to a lot of the feelings and the imagery that it evoked. But I would agree with you, 7 out of 10. I think that's a good rating. Jared Graver. I'll never understand women. Take my girlfriend. She's intelligent, charming, and very beautiful. But in spite of all that, my wife can't stand her. Where do you get these? It's amazing. Oh, man. Oh, you guys are awesome. Oh, thank you, Triddy3. I appreciate that. Carl Kelliston is Darth Vader. Uh-oh, guys. We got a Vader in the chat. We got an invader. Thank you, Ben Jones. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm still amazed that anybody is watching at all, and it's very humbling. And the most wonderful thing to me is that I get to connect with you guys, and that I feel that connection. It never gets old for me. I've I've been feeling pretty anxious lately. I think coming home is always a big emotional thing for me, and uh, I don't know. It brings me back. It brings me back to a lot of feelings that I had growing up. A lot of feelings about myself and my place in the world, and so it's weird. It's very surreal to be kind of like inviting you guys into this place for me, and not only a physically different space, but it's very emotionally different for me. And to those of you who are on the stream, you know that I've been kind of going through some hard times with my family. So it is very personal for me, and it means so much that you guys are here for me, and just that I feel like I have your support and your friendship through all of this. It does. It means so much to me. Yes, open-minded movie man. I agree with you about the leaks. It's no, but stop. She's playing with the hang on. Sorry. Um yeah, it's the leaks do not sound good at all, but then again, I mean, what were we really going to expect it to be good? Of course they're going to pull out all these crazy absurd stops to try to get the original fans in, but also to please general audiences, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of twists and turns, and still some subversion in there. So I don't know. I don't have tickets. I'm not buying tickets. I'm not going to see it unless, like I keep saying, unless somebody that I truly trust the opinion of tells me that it's worth a watch. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Elijah Maccabee. Okay. Well, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right, or else I'm a hick. Thank you, Christy. You're awesome. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Sakori. Interpretation. Oberon, thank you. Hello in Denmark. Oh my gosh. 8:15. See, I was hoping, because I'm doing this stream early and I'm on the East Coast now, I was hoping I'd be able to get to some of you guys who my streams are usually too late for you. So I'm really happy to know that I'm actually reaching some people that I don't normally get to talk to. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. Thomas, hi Thomas Woodford. Oh, I'm glad you had some time on your lunch break. I hope you have a great rest of your day at work. Thank you for stopping by the stream. It's always great to see you. Lord Arnold. Yes, I saw somebody give a shout out to West Virginia earlier. West Virginia is a very beautiful place. There's a lot of beautiful. I love the forests and the woods around there, and it's got some beautiful stuff. Scott Carnell, I'm in Rhode Island. Unless you're talking to somebody else, I'm in Rhode Island. But New Jersey's cool too. And I love Maryland. Maryland's cool. I love the DC area. I grew up, I just shook the whole desk. I grew up going to the DC area because I had an aunt that lived around there and worked in DC. So I really like the DC area. It's very cool. Very cool. Very, very interesting. Darren Graver. Oh, these jokes. You kill me. Oh my gosh, I'm missing the hi again, Amit. Hello again. I don't want to I'm missing the chat. Okay, I need to do better. Okay, how do you guys, oh my gosh, how do I keep up? Hi, DJ Fox. Hi. Oh my God, I missed so many. I'm sorry. Okay. Jason M, I do not believe I'm going to watch Rise of Skywalker unless it's well received by the people that I trust. That's all I can say. Ooh, Tom's Tech Show. So I'm assuming Mrs. Tech is your wife. That's very cool. And she said that Dr. Sleep was close to the book up until the end of the movie, and that's what I've heard too. And I don't want to give any spoilers for those of you who haven't seen Dr. Sleep or who haven't read the book, whatever. But I have heard that complaint. I never read Doctor Sleep myself. I've read The Shining, and of course, I think Flanagan did a really nice job of marrying those two worlds between Kubrick's Shining and Stephen King's The Shining, and of course, he implemented the stories from Doctor Sleep. But I have heard that there are some discrepancies with the ending, and a lot of people that were fans of Doctor Sleep, the book, were not fans of the film, which I found pretty interesting. So. Derek S says, Darren, you are my hero. Yeah. Darren, if you're a fan of wacky jokes, Darren's a good hero. Ben V on John Boyega. See, I really enjoy and respect the fact that there are members of the newer cast of the newer uh, sequel trilogy that are coming out and speaking up now and making it pretty clear that they're not big fans of the direction that it went in and the characters that they're portraying, the character development, the arcs, the lack thereof. I'm really enjoying seeing that. I haven't been keeping up super up to date with news, so I'm not going to give you the most thorough, in-depth reaction. But I think we're only to expect more and more of these actors and people involved in the sequel trilogy expressing their disappointment and their dissatisfaction with the approach and the execution. And it's funny because I think Boyega's character started off as one of the more interesting, dynamic, potential characters that we had. I mean, he was raised up to be a stormtrooper, and he could have really had a fascinating arc. And then The Last Jedi, just the ball was completely dropped in regard not only to his character, but to pretty much every one of the new characters. I don't even remember what Rey did. I don't remember anything that Poe did other than, screw up whatever he was supposed to. I don't really. I have PTSD from The Last Jedi. Let's just be honest. I have PTSD, and I've blocked out. I have emotionally suppressed most of what happened in that film because it was a horrific experience. But anyway, I'm not going to dawdle too long on that because I don't want to. Scott Carnell, now you're Freddy Krueger. Oh my gosh. Stig Kenobi, thank you. I am doing well. I'm better now that I'm here with you guys. It's like it is brightening my day and making me feel better just to be with you guys. So thank you. I am doing well. Matthias, you left Harlan. You should have at my invader joke. Oh, thank you, Sith Lord. Jedi Living. Wow. Home for the Holidays is always a Jedi trial, in your opinion. Ooh, I like that. Yes. Yes, it's like facing ourselves in the cave and realizing that who we perceive to be Darth Vader is really us underneath it all. Mm. Brings out a lot. Brings out a lot. Mic drop. Thank you. I'm glad that you want more videos from me. That means a lot that you guys even want to see more stuff from me. I'm constantly trying to think of new ideas and new stuff that I want to do. I would love to do more reviews and stuff and just, I don't know, just be myself and things like that, because that's what really means the most to me is just connecting with you guys. Obviously, I feel like I've said that way too many times in the last few streams and videos that I've done, but it does, you guys mean so much to me. So yes, I do want to do more. I don't have anything particularly in mind right now as far as like a game plan per se, but I think once I get back to California and my kind of homeostasis there, I'll have an easier job kind of mapping out what I want to do and what I want to pursue. But yeah, I don't know. So many YouTubers in the Fandom Menace are so good at just doing it all. And it doesn't matter if they're in Florida or China or Alabama or Mexico or India. They're just like, they can just stream and pump out videos. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's just, I get so wrapped up, and I feel like I just feel everything so strongly that it takes a lot for me to kind of sit down and plan out exactly what I want to say and do and what I want to come up with. So yeah, but I think once I get back to California, I'll have a better idea of how to set forth on my path and what I can kind of work with and develop as far as my content goes, even though I feel like a phony even saying that. I don't even consider it content. It's me just like setting up a camera and talking to you guys. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm sure over time I'll develop more of a professional manner, and hopefully one day I'll actually get over my fear of editing and maybe be able to make some cool video essays or something. That's like my dream, is to one day be able to do video essays and kind of do voiceover narration and bring together like a tapestry of different images and sounds and music to really make a well-produced video. But I don't see that happening anytime soon because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to technology in general. So with editing, that's going to be quite the test, quite the Dagobah training for me. I'm going to have to do some flips and handstands and rock balances before I can achieve that. Gritty 3, I am sorry, I am back. I will get back to all the more recent comments, but I'm back in the comments now, just making sure that I'm getting everybody. I am not on Steam. I am not on Steam, but greetings to Germany. I wonder how the weather is there right now. I'm assuming pretty cold, depending where you are. Oh, Scott, thank you. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I grew up being made to feel by many people that being sensitive and being very vulnerable was a negative attribute. I was reinforced by certain family members and teachers and even friends throughout my life. People telling me that I was too sensitive and that I needed to grow a thicker skin and stuff, which is crazy because I'm on YouTube, which I think you really do need a thick skin to be able to deal with a lot of the reception that people have towards you, because there's no way to make everybody happy. That's something that I'm learning pretty quickly, and I'm taking it on surprisingly well. But I've started to realize over time, looking at mental health and my own kind of self-awareness, I'm starting to realize that it's okay to be vulnerable and sensitive as long as you don't let it break you and as long as you embrace it as a strength rather than feel bad about it. So I think a lot of us are made to feel as though if we're sensitive towards something or if we feel strongly about something, perhaps in a more negative capacity, we're made to feel as though we're weak or we're overzealous in certain regards. But I think it's really important for us to embrace what does kind of trigger us emotionally, in a sense. Not crazy stuff, not hyperbolic stuff, not stuff that really doesn't have any impact on who we are at our core, but things that evoke a certain emotion with us. I think it's important to be aware of that. So anyway, I'm talking too much about that. I'm sorry. Tarek S, the rise of the train wreck is about to happen. You're not even pirating it. Me neither, bro. Me neither. I wish to this day that I hadn't spent the $14.99 on YouTube movies for The Last Jedi. What a waste. What a waste of money. But no, you know what? Guys, you know what? It wasn't a waste of money. It was an investment in my friendship with you, because I would not be here talking with you guys today if it weren't for The Last Jedi, the train wreck that is The Last Jedi. So thank you, The Last Jedi. Oh my gosh, I have a super chat. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh my gosh, Spiner, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I didn't see the super chat. I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, thank goodness for StreamYard for highlighting this, Spiner. I hope you didn't run already. You say you have to run, but thank you so much for saying have a great visit with my folks. That's so nice. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I'm so stupid. Okay, I need to keep up with the comments because this is why. I don't want to miss these things. The $20 super chat. Thank you. You're amazing. Drunk 3PO. Hi, Drunk 3PO. Jay, how you doing? Thank you, Yakose, for saying I'm not stupid. I appreciate that. It's okay. It's okay. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't call ourselves stupid. That's true. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody's saying I'm not stupid. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for saying I'm not stupid. Thank you. Some things I can be a little blank-minded with. I can get a little bit too caught up in the details, such as trying to make sure I'm reading everyone's comment, and then I miss somebody that's just like giving me $20 and saying they have to run, and then I miss them. So hopefully he didn't leave before I said thank you. I'm glad you're doing well, Jay. Well, Jay, I saw that you and Geeky Candy Candace hung out the other day. That's so cool. You guys look like I watched I forget whose channel was on, but your video, you looked like you were in the cafe where Dennis Nedry met up with Dodson in Jurassic Park. You looked like you guys were at that cafe. You should have like played out that scene. Hi, Michael Stan. Thank you. You're not stupid. People love you because you have the smoothest voice and attitude, and you just have this very self-aware, grounded, but somehow still a little bit whimsical personality about you, and it's awesome. So don't call yourself stupid. You're not stupid at all. Oh, Lord Arnold, thank you. That makes me feel better. Okay, so hopefully he was still here when I thanked him. Tony movied Nine Mendez. I just saw Midsummer. I prefer Hereditary. I think Ari Aster is a very good director, and considering that those are still his first two major films, I think he's extraordinarily talented and gifted, and he has so much potential. I definitely prefer Hereditary overall. Midsummer had a lot of qualities that I enjoyed, but it did get a little too far away from me being able to feel completely rooted in it. I felt like they should have concentrated far more on the relationships and the dialogue between the characters that we were originally introduced to. Because for me, the cult aspect is interesting, but the really fascinating story lies within the characters and the people who were established originally. I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it. Visually, it's very, it's beautifully done, but I do think Ari Aster has a real knack for capturing this element of very intimate moments between people that are kind of riddled with fear and the anxiety of relationships, whether that be family relationships or romantic, intimate relationships. He does a really good job with that. And I feel like Midsummer was almost on too big a scale to really feel those things intimately or palpably the same way that I did in Hereditary. So there's similarities there, but not the same. Whimsical 3PO should be a parody account. I agree, Jay. Somebody got to get on that. Ooh, you thought it was great. Your second favorite movie of the year. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, there were a lot of cool things about it that I enjoyed. But yeah, it just didn't capture the same guttural reaction from me that Hereditary did. Hereditary, like, really got to me. Ugh. Oh, Elijah, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. You know what? Elijah, just for you, I wasn't going to do this, and this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to get a painting out for you that is in my parents' like little nook thing here. I did this painting in high school. I think it was the first painting I ever did. I think I was a freshman in high school, maybe even middle school. It's really embarrassing, but I did it because I was trying to like make a bigger image of Hobbiton in the Shire, and it's from the original or one of the earlier copies of the Hobbit book. So hang on, give me a second. Bear with me. It's over here. You guys get to watch me crawl in a hobbit hole, and Nova's going to try to follow me. No, you don't get to come in here. You don't get to come in here because this is not for cats. This is not for cats. Okay. Okay. Hang on, Elijah. I got it. Oh, God. Oh, it's so dusty in there. No, you don't get to go in there. Okay. It's so embarrassing. But this is for you, Elijah. Quick look. This was high school high school Kelly making the Shire. And those were on, this was all on the book cover. It's, oh God, it's so embarrassing. I think I'm a little bit better now than I was whenever I made that. Oh my gosh, Critty 3, that's so sweet. I have not much money, but this is for you. And with your beautiful little cat face on there. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I don't need anything. I don't want you to spend your money on me, especially if you don't have a lot, but I appreciate that. And that means so much to me. So thank you. That is so sweet. Jason M. All things are for cats. You know, I think my cat would agree with you. And speaking of which, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't turn the light off in there because my parents are like electricity freaks. Sorry, Dad, if you're still watching the stream, but no, you don't go. You don't get to go. No, you don't go. Put this back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know you weren't really tuning in to see me crawl into a crawl space today in my parents' basement, but you never know what you get, right? Oh my gosh, Ruthie's here. Ruthie, we were just talking about the stream that you did with Christy and how awesome it was to see you guys together doing that. Oh, and Christy just said you cannot draw a dang tree. The painting is great. Thank you, Christy. And as an art teacher to children and also adults occasionally, I must say to you that yes, you can draw a tree, but it would be your version of a tree, and your version of a tree would be very special and beautiful because it comes from you. So you can draw anything you want, but it's your version, not the world's version, and that's special, and that's what makes art awesome. Gary! Oh my gosh, hi at work. Thank you so much, Gary. Oh yes, have you seen it yet? Because I wanted to know what you thought of Dr. Sleep. That's right. Do email me when you see it, because I'm very curious to know your thoughts on it. And now Nova's obsessed with getting in the door. Can you guys see her? Yeah, where am I? Nova, you're a little brat. Gary, thank you so much for your super chat. That's so sweet of you. I hope you have a great rest of your day at work, and thank you for stopping by. Look at Nova. She's such a little brat. Thanks, Elijah. I'm glad you liked the painting. I love Hobbiton too, but I think my favorite place is Rivendell. But I don't know. I think Hobbiton's much cheerier. Lothlorien's beautiful. But then I feel like if I lived amongst the elves, I don't know, they're all introverts, you know? Like there's no extroverted elf. They're all pretty introverted. And I think I like having some extroverts in my life. As much of an introvert as I am, it is nice to have some extroverts. So, but then the hobbits are like all extroverted, except for maybe Bilbo, and Frodo's kind of quiet. Frodo's actually my type. He's an INFP if you do the Myers-Briggs test. Frodo's an INFP, just like Luke Skywalker. Hang on. Okay, trying to keep up. Moria! Oh my gosh, you would be so vitamin D deficient if you lived in Moria. You know that, right? You gotta get out, man. Although I guess once you get out, once they ran, I'm trying to think visually, once they ran out of Moria, there was like a big, nice, bright, sunny place for them to all be once they got out of there, out of the Balrog situation. Jeremy Swigs, thank you for asking, but Nova was not okay during the trip. I was just telling everybody earlier. She's usually pretty good flying, but this trip, she was very distraught. I'm not sure what it was. I think the pressure levels might have been too much for her, or I don't know. It was kind of it was a bit of a bumpy, loud ride. We were close to the engine, so I think it might have been louder than usual. So Nova was not happy, and unfortunately, I think this is going to be the last time I'm able to fly with her, which is very sad. But she loves road trips, so we will be doing road trips, which is good. Spike and Madness, his son. So you're more of like a Gollum type, or dwarf, or maybe even an orc. Those types don't really love the sunlight. Maybe they produce vitamin D in different ways. J-Rod, yes, I have seen, thank you for your super chat, first of all, and yes, I have seen The Mandalorian. I haven't seen episode 4 or 5 yet. I've only seen up to episode 3, which I really enjoyed. I wasn't a huge fan, but then I really did enjoy episode 3. I think they did a really good job. I'm being cautious. I'm being cautious about it, but I still think it's a million times better than The Last Jedi. Baby Yoda is inarguably cute, and I'm intrigued with the character, but no spoilers for episodes 4 and 5, guys, because I still need to see those. Jason M. Yeah, poor kitty. Michael Stan. Yeah, Nova's pretty funny. She's a little goofball. Yeah, Christy. Once Nova gets her mindset on something, she will not give up. She's the most persistent pet that I've ever had. I've had all different kinds of pets. I've had, you guys know this. I've had turtles, frogs, fish, ferrets, bunnies, geckos, iguanas, obviously dogs. I've had a husky. Parents have a Rottweiler. I have never met as persistent an animal, a creature, as is Nova, who is currently now trying to get into the washer dryer room. So she just never gives up once she has her mindset. Nova, stop. Well, back to your tatting appointment, Sith Lord. Oh, that's cool. Are you a tattoo artist? That's awesome. I need to get, I have 2 tattoos, one of which I designed when I was 18, which is kind of, it's not bad per se, but it's just kind of like embarrassing. I'd love to get some great cover up art. And then I have one that I got when I was in India, which at the time I thought was like so profound. But now looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, like Kelly, it's a phoenix rising out of a lotus. Come on, like you can do better than that. Not that a phoenix rising out of a lotus isn't beautiful, but I can do better than that. Ben Jones says dogs for life. I love all animals. And that's funny. I can't compare cats and dogs. They're so different. I just can't compare them. Rebel. Yeah, I just can't compare them. I love them both. I think I'm more of a cat person just because I'm a little bit more introverted and I love dogs, but I just can't imagine walking a dog and then being stopped by strangers to have to talk to them all day. That sounds, it's like exhausting to even think about. That's the element of dog owning that. Oof. Oh, Ruthie, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, Ruthie. You're the best. I appreciate you so much. And I do not have a Twitter, as you guys know. So I never know how to like let people know about this other than the YouTube, my community post thing, which I always try to post at least at like an hour before I go. But typically, depending on work and scheduling, I don't really know until the last minute whether I can live stream or not. So it's hard for me to like make a scheduled live stream. So thank you, Ruthie. You're awesome. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh, Michael, you have 2 huskies. Arya and Loki, those are great names. The fur, yes. Oh my gosh, I mean, I have never seen an animal shed as much as a husky or probably a Malamute, a Samoyed, a lot of animals in the Spitz breed because they have that lower like layer of fur that's just like the really protective layer that and they'll blow their coat in the summer in the warmer and in the warmer seasons in warmer regions. So you can make another dog with the fur that you get from one of those breeds, like from a husky or Malamute especially. It's crazy. But there are some of the most fascinating animals, especially my Siberian husky was just like, she was amazing. She was so interesting and she was so smart in such an organic way. And I've never met a dog that was so self-regulating. She also was an incredible hunter. I'm as an animal lover, it pains me to say this, but she hunted and killed like dozens, probably tens of dozens of animals in her lifetime. And there was really nothing that we could do to prevent it because she was trained, like she was off leash a lot of the time. She was able to roam and she was really good. She listened really well. But the one thing we couldn't like train out of her was she didn't kill anybody's pets, but these were like more like woodchucks and squirrels and that sort of thing. Raccoons, stuff like that. And it's really sad because I always wanted to save them, but there's sometimes when you're living in a more rural area that's very heavily wooded and you're walking off leash with your dog and they leave and you don't really know what they're up to. If it's a husky, chances are they're looking for a little treat. So thank you, Jeffrey Turner. This is my mom's. I was explaining to people before, my mom made that, and she, it's actually not just a painting. It's fabric canvas, and she sewed a lot of stuff on there. So she sewed or she stitched. I don't really know what the correct terminology is, but she stitched or sewed like a lot of the yarn and the fabrics on there, and then she painted them too. So they're really cool. Oh my gosh, Michael Stan, you should support your daughter in that, because I actually went to a wolf preserve in New Jersey once. I believe it's called Howling Woods, and one of their methods of garnering money from people that visit is they actually sell hats, like beanies and scarves that are made from the fur of the wolves that they have there on site. So obviously you don't hurt them at all. You just they lose their fur naturally, and you brush them, and they're able to like make them into these beautiful pieces that are hats and scarves, and they might even have sweaters and stuff. So that might be she could make an Etsy shop for wolf fur clothing. I say support her if she wants to do that. Go for it. Yeah. Ooh, Tony Movie 9 Mendez. I will check that out. I did not know they even had a director's cut. That's good to know, because I really enjoyed, I don't remember the female actress's name in that film, but I really enjoyed her performance. I thought she did a really, really good job, but I felt towards the end the performance kind of tapered off and we didn't really see much from her, which I understand was we were supposed to see a bit of a flatter affect from her after witnessing the events that she did, but I don't know, I wanted to see more. So that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know. Jedi Living, enjoy, go back to work, enjoy the rest of your workday, and thank you for stopping by. Jeffrey Turner, you shave it and made it back into a toupee. Oh my gosh. I love your guys' jokes. You're the best. I can always count on you guys to make me laugh, so thank you for that. Yes, Matthias, sorry. Oh, my pronunciations are awful. Matthias, yes. Florence, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Pugh? Yeah, she's very talented. Isn't she playing the Black Widow's sister in the new Black Widow film? I thought I recognized her in there along with Rachel Weisz. Okay, guys, just trying to keep up with the chat now. Elijah Maccabee, do I think I'll be affected by the new terms of service in 2020? I don't know much. I know a little bit about COPPA or COPA or whatever, but I don't really know. I have no idea what to expect. I would not consider my content for children, obviously, but I don't know if YouTube would find me in violation of those terms necessarily, because I'm not, not talking about anything that's like anti-child necessarily. I don't think I swear a lot. I don't use a lot of profanity and that kind of thing, but I'm not marketing myself towards children either. So we'll just have to see. I don't know. I don't really know enough to know how to think. I'm just kind of waiting till the dust settles and to see what the consensus seems to be among other people that I associate with here, and seeing kind of what their thoughts are before I weigh in or have any sort of opinion whatsoever, because there's just so much going on right now. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Hey Tommy, hello Tommy. Thank you for being here. And on the other hand, I'm seeing some comments asking if I play video games, and I address this a lot. I get this question a lot. I do not play video games myself any longer. I sometimes watch other people play. So no, to answer your question, I do not play Battlefront 2, and I do not stream games on here because I gave up gaming many years ago. I think the last time I played was in high school, so that was a long time ago, like well over a decade ago. So no, I do not play video games anymore. I think I got a little bit addicted and I realized that I had a problem. So no more gaming for me, although I'm very tempted sometimes. But I always think if I were to get back into video games, I think I would get into like more horror video games and like psychological horror video games because I really like some of the looks of some of those out there. Those look pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, bye, Ruthie. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody say goodbye to Ruthie because she's awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm happy to see you because I haven't seen you for a while on a stream, so it was really good to see you. Aw, Phil, thank you. If Cuppa affects Kelly, I'll be mad, to be honest. Well, I'm glad you're in my corner. I appreciate that because, yeah, I wouldn't really know what to do. Hopefully, I'd be able to keep making videos and streaming. That's like all I really care about because I want to be able to connect to you guys. I'm not sure monetarily if I would be affected. If that's the case, I doubt that would have, I mean, I'm assuming I'd still be able to upload and stream even if I can't monetize my videos. So at least I'll have that. Oh, Jeremy, hi. Jeremy, I was thinking of inviting you to this stream, but I didn't know if my Wi-Fi was going to work. So let me know if you want a link. I'm so distrustful of this computer because it's kind of old and my parents' Wi-Fi is not great. So I don't know if it'll work, but let me know, text me or tell me on here if you want to stream. Sorry, I was checking my messages to see if you would text me. But yeah, let me know because I will happily send you a link. Oh, you're driving? Okay, hang on. Wait, okay, let me figure out if I can, how do I send a link? I don't remember how to send a link. How do I send a link? Oh, invite. Okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, hang on, guys. Give me a second. Why is it not letting me copy it? Okay. You know what? I would do it on Facebook Messenger, but I'm not logged in my parents' computer, and I don't think I know my Facebook password anymore offhand. You know what? Let me try it though. Since we're here, since we're in this boat, let's see, guys. Do I remember my Facebook password? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Well, I remember my email address because it's Elvin Hobbit. How embarrassing. Elvin Hobbit. Oh, that's my email address from middle school or high school. I don't remember. All right, let's see. Excuse my pterodactyl typing. I know it's loud. Ugh, the password I entered is incorrect. Well, excuse me. Did it work? I got it. Okay, Jeremy, hang on. Hang on. Almost there. Don't feel pressured to join either if you're driving. I don't want you to crash. Okay. Oh my gosh, this computer. Okay, here we go. I can't right click. Hang on. Wait, like what is up with this computer, man? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, good thing my dad has 2 mice. Oh, but now I can't select. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. We're figuring this out. Jedi Boomer figured it out. Okay, here we are. We got it. I'm amazed that helped. Elijah, Frodo was kind of an elven hobbit, I'd say. I agree, yeah, because he had some of those like quiet, more ethereal qualities about him, very reflective. Okay, guys, so what else? Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty 1, you don't think you'll be affected? You're not monetized yet, only 369. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it affects people if you're, I don't know if it matters if you're monetized or not. I'm assuming it does because obviously they want that skrill. So trying to back up the Brinks truck as good old Crystalia would say. Here's Jeremy. Okay, D-Day Cobra coming in. Hang on.
Hello.
Hi, Jeremy.
How are you?
I'm great. Can you hear me okay?
I can. I'm gonna try not to cuss because this idiot. He's getting a horn. Okay, I'm not gonna do the horn yet because this guy was in my way, but it's okay. How are you?
I'm great. It's very weird. I feel like I'm in another planet right now because I'm streaming from my parents' place, as you can see. So it's odd.
I tried to send you a super chat and it wouldn't let me. I think I've been sending too many lately, and I think they're just restricting me at this point. But I wanted just to send you a $20 super chat and say Merry Christmas. And
thank you.
So,
well,
yeah,
it's the thought that counts. Thank you, Jeremy.
I'll get you covered. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. So, but yeah, I actually just did some Christmas shopping for myself. So I bought, I don't know, video games, the whole 9 yards. So I'm mainly Nintendo stuff. But
there you go.
Yeah, how's your trip? How's the family life going?
Good. It's good. It's going. It's weird. It's always interesting to visit home. It snowed today, so there's snow everywhere, which I don't get to see very often in Los Angeles. So that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what the chat's saying. Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm sure there's a lot of people either saying "Roll Tide" to me because of my shirt, or making fun of the fact that Bama's not in the playoffs. But either way, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But how long have you been live now?
Wow. Oh my gosh. Almost an hour. I didn't even realize. Time flies,
Nice.
Almost an hour. So pretty good. It's pretty short for me.
Yeah, I heard that because you can go 4 hours. I've seen some of your live streams, so you can go for a while.
I'm just hanging out with my friends, an hour seems too short.
I know it. I'm so proud of you. You've been doing so great with your YouTube videos lately. You're starting to get comfortable with everything. And I always knew you were capable of this. So, and everybody loves you.
Thank you, Jeremy. That means so much to me. And I don't think that without you and your support and you believing in me that I would be doing this at all. So I really appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget when I sat down with you at that coffee shop the first time we met, and I told you after about an hour, I said, "Can I get this version of you on camera? Because you're going to be great. You're going to do amazing things if I can get this version of you, because you were so different in person, and you're starting to get that, element now where people are starting to see that version of you." And
yeah, thank you. I remember you saying that, and I remember thinking even at the time. I look back at some of my old videos now and it just doesn't feel like me. Like that wasn't really who I am. And I was kind of like constructing a persona instead of being who I really am and wanting to like genuinely connect with people. So I think I had to kind of struggle through that to realize, the best option was just kind of honing into what I believe and who I am and what my genuine thought process really is. So you brought that out in me. So I have you to thank all the way for that. And I'm so grateful.
You've been an amazing friend, and I'm just happy to know you, and I'm happy everybody else is starting to get to see that side of you that I got to see. So, because I didn't know if I was going to meet some crazy lunatic fangirl the first time I met you. I was like, who is she going to kill me? Is she going to what's going to happen here? And you turned out to be the sweetest person ever. So you know how it is at the internet. You don't know who people are, and so yeah. But we hung out for hours that day, and it was really cool. Got to do some geocaching. Yeah.
I drive by that place all the time, and I always think of you because we were like running around looking for a geocache in that field for half an hour, 40 minutes. We couldn't find it.
Yeah, I heard that. It was a lot of fun. So but yeah, it was great. And then from that day forward, you and I have been, really good friends. You've been on the Geeks and Gamers channel multiple times over the past year, and everybody loved you over there. And now just seeing you come into your own on your channel, it's I'm really proud of you and happy to see that you're getting really comfortable with everything. So it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's a slow but steady process. I feel a little bit more comfortable every time, and I'm starting to like remember, like, oh yeah, I'm just hanging out with my friends. It's not like this huge vulnerable thing, but it's really nice, and it's been an amazing process. And I look up to you in so many ways too, because you've been doing this. You're prolific at this point, so. Really.
I'm not prolific. I'm like, I just posted a picture of this clip of PewDiePie where he's talking about, because he's the #1 creator on YouTube in terms of like views. Last year he had 4 billion views, and he said it. He says, "When are people going to figure out my videos aren't even good?" I was like, that's how I feel. I don't even do good videos.
Well,
But
I know a lot of people do feel that way about you, and within the fandom menace especially. So give
yeah,
yourself credit where credit's due.
I'm gonna go off camera, but I'll still be here only because I'm almost home and I don't want people to see where I live.
Okay,
So,
no.
but I'm still on. I'm still here. But if you want to get back to your chat, and I'll be here to answer any questions if anybody has any. So
Awesome. Okay, yes, drive safe, and I'm glad you're not doxing yourself. That's good. Very
yeah, some of these people, especially the Twitter people, I don't want them knowing where I live. So.
smart.
And as soon as I get home, I'll back out of this, and then I'll join you from the pool house, from the famous pool house.
Famous pool house. All right.
So,
That's good. That gives a lot of clout having that pool house on here.
oh man, what's
Sean
everybody in the?
is disappointed he can't send you love letters.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can send them to my PO box.
Yeah, Sean P.O. Box.
Yeah, you send. I don't even know my PO box right now. I think it's
the lock of your hair.
I think it's 10057 Pensacola, Florida. PO Box 10057 Pensacola, Florida 32524. I think.
You got that,
If Ruthie's here, she'll type it in the chat.
Ruthie's
I don't know if she's still
I
here.
think Ruthie left. Yeah, Ruthie was here earlier, but she had to go. But she was here earlier. She's awesome.
Okay. Now you and me and Darth Barbie, and now she's known as Krista Nova. We're going to be doing a video when you get back home, and whenever we get that worked out. But we're definitely looking forward to that. You and her, you, me and her. We had a conference call, and you got to know her a little bit, and she reminds me a lot of you. And how she's really shy, she's really sweet, and you've talked to her a little bit. You guys got to know each other. I'm looking forward to doing a video with you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So
yeah, me too. She's awesome. She's doing great. I watched that video and I was so shocked because I didn't realize she had the same name as my cat, and I was very excited because I love that name. I'm like, that's the coolest name ever. I'm jealous. I want that name.
yeah, she's gonna be great. She's got a lot of potential in the very near future. So
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, she's already a star. So
yep, I agree.
It's like that she hasn't made the quantum leap yet, but it's already present within the quantum world. It's just a matter of that switch turning on. But she's a star already.
As are you. So you're both very, very friends and very thankful. So it's good stuff. Geeks and Gamers has got a lot of good stuff going for them. So I'm blessed to have a great team and good friends.
Yes, I second that, and I just added Tommy and DJ Fox as moderators. I believe. I'm hoping that went through. Hang on, did it work? I have to see if they type again if it worked. Oh, okay. Hey, good Tom King. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let me see.
Oh, Tom King. Yeah, Tom King. Good people. Always a supporter.
Yes, and I sent you that video he made. Did you get a chance to see it yet?
I didn't watch that. I'm glad you reminded me. I'll go back and check that out because I remember getting that text.
He did a great job. He really did a beautiful. I know you're so busy, and I figured you were so busy that time I sent it. But it's such a good compilation, and it made me like emotional to watch it. I showed my parents the other day too, and they don't even know really what's going on in the Star Wars world, but they were like, "This is upsetting." So they got it. They got the gist.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. If you give me maybe 10 minutes, I'll let you go, and I'm gonna hop back from my pool house studio.
Okay. So, we'll see you then.
I'll see you in a few.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. The Fandom Menace. Hey, you. Yes, you can absolutely make highlights of my streams if there's anything that you deem interesting enough. I'm flattered that you even want to. So of course, yes, you have my blessing to do that if you would like to. Thank you for even considering that. I'm glad you think I'm even remotely interesting enough to make a highlight for. Drunk 3PO, use code cancel Jeremy 20 to get 20% off the store merch. Does anybody know? I do this, but does anybody know if this actually works? If tapping the top of a can, an aluminum can, actually helps settle the bubbles? At this point, I think it's just a superstition and I doubt it really does anything, but I'm doing it. Cherry cola, not as good as regular cola. IMO. Chris Neville, I agree. Upsetting is, wait, where did your comment go? I just had, upsetting is putting it mildly for episode 9. Yes, I agree. It was incredibly upsetting. And someone asked earlier, and I was talking to Jeremy, so I couldn't answer. But the most upsetting thing about episode 9 for me was probably the way that they treated the original characters, particularly Luke. I just have a very hard time believing that one of the most optimistic and light-filled people of the galaxy would just turn into such a grumpy curmudgeon on an island and not help his friends. I just find that too hard to believe. So that was probably the worst part. Sean Stevenson, thank you so much for your super chat. $10. Thank you. Oh my gosh, this is to keep. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Thank you. That means so much that you want to support me in that way, Sean. Thank you. This is to keep me doing what I'm doing, keep the content coming. Thank you. I will. And honestly, it means so much that you guys show up in the first place, and it's really special when you guys do that. So thank you so much. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Lord Arnold says the tapping helps a little. You tested it before. I'm interested to see how the controls and variables turned out in that experiment. I'm very intrigued to know the process of that. Aw, Michael, you have to go. Stay frosty. Yes, it is frosty here in Rhode Island, much frostier than where I'm used to, so it's nice. Dr. Coffin Nails, yes, I agree. The only good thing about The Rise of Skywalker is all the Phantom Menace reviews. Yeah, I agree with that, and also with The Last Jedi. Hi, Nova. Hi, Princess. Come here. Hi. So Nova's back in the room again. Oh my gosh, Christy, I missed a $5 super chat. Hang on. Christy, do you know who it was from? I'm so bad at this. I need to stop. Stop, Kelly. Start paying attention. You're so bad, Kelly. All right, let me see if I can find this. Michael! Oh my gosh, Michael, I'm so sorry I missed that. Michael, I'm so glad you're leaving just because of all my great ideas. Happy Christmas. Thank you, Michael. That is so sweet of you. I'm sorry I missed your super chat before. Okay, I am standing my phone up here, and hopefully now I can see things better when they actually come through. Thank you, Christy, for letting me know. I appreciate that. Sean Stevenson, did you see Nova? Is she? Oh no, hang on. You know what? I left my mom's painting down on the ground and I don't want Nova to get it. So hang on a second. And just, oh yeah, she was smelling it. That means she wanted to play with it. Just for you guys that missed it, this is my mom's other painting, like the one in the back. So that's pretty. I know some of you guys wanted to see more of my art, but this is some of my mom's art. And again, just for those of you who didn't know, these are sewn on. So like they actually move. It's pretty cool. All right, let me hang this up so Nova can't get it. Okay. Tony Movie 9 Mendez. Yes, I do think Phasma was wasted. I think she was wasted in general, but especially in The Last Jedi. Why does my phone keep turning off? Oh, because I have it on low battery mode. Well, that's why, Kelly. Silly, technologically stunted child, you. Not that I'm a child, but I feel like one. Wait, what happened, Tommy? Hang on, people are saying, Tommy, did you get bitten? Ants? Fire ants. Ooh, they hurt, man. Ants are fascinating, though. I could watch documentaries on ants all day long. But I'm sorry for your ant bites. That sucks. Chris Neville, I agree. I think Mahler's review, I would rather watch reviews of The Rise of Skywalker than watch The Rise of Skywalker itself, because we all know, I think we all pretty much can agree that it's going to be a bit of a disaster. Did I snort at 44? I usually only snort when I'm laughing. Maybe I snorted and I was unaware of it. I apologize if you guys were subjected to that. I apologize, but usually I only snort if I'm laughing really loud, really hard. Oh my gosh, Dr. Coffin Nails, were you here for my last stream when I was talking about all the ants that I had in my apartment? It was crazy, and I just couldn't get rid of them, and I actually felt really bad because I really do like ants, and they're really fascinating creatures. Oh, I'm glad. Hi, Psychonaut 59. Good to see you here. Oh my gosh, Sean Stevenson, I think I'm with you on that. Although, you know what? No, I misspoke. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I didn't see The Last Jedi in theaters because I always had a bad feeling about it. So I waited and paid $14.99 on YouTube Movies to see it when someone finally convinced me. Piano Dean, you sat I'm assuming you mean you sat by a complete stranger when you saw The Last Jedi. Halfway through, you said, "Is it just me or is this awful?" She said it was not just you. The Last Jedi sucks. Yeah, I don't know how I would have handled it in theaters. I think I would have I honestly think I might have said something. I don't know. I tend to be a pretty quiet person in public, but if a movie really bothers me, I'll laugh really loud, or sometimes I'll be like, "What?" Like I might have said something. I don't know. I might have got into it with a TLJ defender. Who knows? Who knows? You guys don't see my dark side, but I can be feisty if I need to. And I might have said something if I saw it in theaters. If I saw them so unceremoniously kill Luke the way they did and treat his character that way, I might have said something. I don't know. We'll never know. Oh my gosh, Mickey Grills in your theater. The projector broke in the middle of the movie. It was a sign. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dark times, dark times. Elijah, hang on, Elijah. To answer your question, I don't really go on social media. And I know there's no private message option on YouTube anymore. So honestly, the only social media I really use at this point is YouTube. And I'm on here more than I'm on my own email. So I feel like I talk to people more. Although I have been struggling keeping up with comments lately because there have been so many. Oh my gosh, Jeremy's here. Hang on. Let me get Jeremy. Let me let him in. Hey, Jeremy.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. All right. I'm back in the pool house, the famous pool house.
Can I just say how beautiful that carpet looks?
You like that? That's pretty good, isn't it? Everybody was saying I didn't have enough diversity of color. It was all white supremacy, I guess, in my pool house. So I had to go and get some blue representation.
Blue representation. James Cameron would approve.
Oh man, that's not the real Jeremy. Imposter. Yeah, it's not the real Jeremy. It's really not. Pool house Jeremy. There's drunk 3PO.
CGI Jeremy.
Oh my goodness. All right. So have you been watching any Christmas movies, Kelly?
I saw, you know what I saw? It's a Christmas movie technically, is Krampus. Have you seen that?
Krampus. Is that the horror Christmas movie?
Yeah.
I have not seen that. Is it
fun.
good?
It's fun. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's fun, and I love the practical effects. You know, I'm a sucker for practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
And it even uses a little cheesy CGI, but it's fun and it's pretty original. But no, I haven't. I love A Christmas Story. I love Home Alone, but I haven't been watching many. Have you?
Not I haven't been, but I'm gonna try to get a few in here soon because I always watch Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Jingle All the Way, and The Santa Claus. Those are my go-to movies right there. So, but there is one I want to show you. Have you ever? I mean, I know you're not a big wrestling fan, like professional wrestling, but there is this movie called Santa's Sleigh. And it's got Goldberg. Have you ever heard? You know the wrestler Goldberg? Have you ever heard of Bill Goldberg?
What's his shtick? Maybe I don't know.
He looked a lot like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He had the black trunks. He was bald headed with a goatee. But it's can you do a screen share for me really quick?
Yeah.
Give me just a minute. Hang on. Let me open image in a new tab, and then screen share. Boom. Hang on. That one right there. Okay, and then you'll see it as somebody's joining in.
Oh, I was excited. I thought it was going to be the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, right there. So Santa's Sleigh, and it's Goldberg as a killer Santa, and it is like it's so bad it's good. That's how terrible it is. It's an absolutely horrific film. On every single level. So according to Christy, yeah, it's dead. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I mean, the reason the Hallmark channel Jeremy account exists is because I do like cheesy Christmas Hallmark movies. I know everybody thinks Jeremy's this big tough guy on the internet, but in reality, I'm just a little bitch who watches Hallmark Christmas movies while I'm cuddled up in my onesie. So
Seen Prancer?
Prancer, yes, I have seen Prancer. I saw there's one with who is it? Oh my God. Is it Mark Paul Gosselaar, Zach from Saved by the Bell? I think it's on Netflix. Am I wrong about that? Hang on, I'm gonna have to look it up now. There's so many cheesy Hallmark Christmas movies out there. I can't keep up. There's ones with like the department store where there's the Santa. It's so bad. Let me see.
Oh gosh.
Quick, someone upload that last quote by Jeremy. Hang on. Mark, I think it's Mark Paul Gosselaar. Paul Gosselaar, who was Zach on Saved by the Bell. And it's a Christmas movie, if I'm not mistaken. Christmas movie. The 12 Dates of Christmas. I think that's it. Yeah. And I don't give a damn. I love these movies. I have no shame whatsoever. The Zach Morris one is on Disney Plus. That's right, Alex McCarthy. That's where I saw it, I think. So yeah. It's called The 12 Dates of Christmas. IMDb has a 6.3 out of 10. I'm going to call BS on that. That deserves at least Dark Knight level of a rating right now.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Oh, man. So it's not my dark secret. I've been saying this for like a year and a half. Like this is how Hallmark Channel Jeremy exists, because I admitted this on lots of live streams. My mom watches that shit, Jeremy.
Now, is that your channel or someone else started it in your honor?
Someone else started it in my honor. Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say, you're committed to these movies if you made your own.
Yeah, I heard that. Yes, the Home Alone reboot looks like garbage. Have you heard about that?
No, wait, what? No, I just got over the Ghostbusters reboot, or 2016 or 18 or whatever.
Yeah. Let me show you really quick. It's bad. It's bad.
Jack JW Productions says hi to you, by the way, Jeremy.
Oh, what's up, Jack? What's going on? Here it is, right here, Kelly. Give me a screen share.
Okay. Oh no, very distressing.
So this is the Home Alone reboot right here. Home Alone reboot for Disney Plus has found its leads. Archie Yates, Ellie Kemper, and Rob Delaney. The movie will focus on new characters of the franchise. Nobody is going to watch this. Nobody cares. Nobody. This was my response to it. Well, where did it go? Hang on. My response to that was this right here. Thanos should have killed all of us. So that's just what that was my response to it right there. Yeah, so that's really bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, man. I mean, haven't they made enough to realize that it's not even lucrative anymore? It's just like, what are they doing?
If they really wanted to make a Home Alone reboot, you would make Kevin McAllister. You would have him grown up. You would have Macaulay Culkin come back, and he would be grown up. He would be married.
Have you seen, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but have you?
No, you're okay.
There's a skit that he actually does where he's grown up. It's amazing, and that's all I need. That's all I need. It's funny. It's really
fun. I don't understand. I mean, you have a gold opportunity right now to do this. I mean, what's Macaulay Culkin? He's got to be in his 30s at this point, right? I would think.
Yeah, he makes little. He'll show up in Red Letter Media skits from once in a while. He'll be on their Wheel of the Worst or
yeah, and Angry Video Game Nerd. He's on Angry Video Game Nerd too, and you have gold. I mean, you could make Macaulay Culkin come back. He could be married. He could be, you could make it a really legitimate comedy with a continuity of what made these films, all-time classics, and it could be centered around his, son or daughter, and it would be fantastic. But whatever.
They're not going to do that. Actually, a really nice one that's kind of in the Christmas spirit was it was a commercial for Spectrum or something, and they did an E.T. follow-up with the grown-up Elliot and his family, and it was really cute. It was like 5 minutes long, and it was a commercial, but it had more heart and soul than most sequels do. But I want to get to the super chat from Echo Base Network. Did we hear about the confirmed Rise of Skywalker leaks? It destroys George's legacy along with the original trilogy characters. This is going to be worse than The Last Jedi. Oh boy. What are your thoughts on this, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, I've covered it multiple times on the channel. I know you've kind of been with family, so you haven't seen a lot of what's going on. Do you care if I talk about the specific leaks, Kelly?
I don't think I'm going to see it. So
yeah, and I think everybody. So if there's anybody watching that doesn't want to hear any of the leaks, was Kelly just going to keep her hands over her ears the whole time? No, but I tell you what, we will go back to Echo Base Network's super chat for a minute, highlight that. So as long as I'm talking about Echo Base Network's super chat, as long as that's highlighted, we're going to be talking about it. So, so the leaks basically talk about how Palpatine returning. He's basically a corpse puppet. It's not really like it's Palpatine, but it's not really Palpatine. It's like it's a corpse puppet. It says it's kind of like a mad scientist horror story is how he's back. And it's such a pathetic way to pull in such an iconic character that's dead, and you're just using him because you don't have a plan. The further leaks that we've just now gotten more information on, there's a line in Rise of Skywalker, reportedly, again, just a rumor, just part of the leaks. There's a line where Rey throws a lightsaber away, and Luke tells her that you should never treat a lightsaber like that. And it's like, what? What? And so it's like you're admitting that Rian Johnson's movie is garbage, but you told us that we couldn't criticize Rian Johnson's movie. Also, again, speculation, leaks, rumors. Again, if you don't want to know anything about the Rise of Skywalker, wait until this super chat is no longer highlighted. This is the worst part of it, probably. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Rey and Kylo Ren team up. Kylo Ren sheds the Kylo Ren moniker and becomes Ben Solo. Apparently Han comes back as some type of vision or force ghost or something. I'm not really understanding this. And Kylo Ren and Rey team up, and Rey, something happens and Kylo Ren gets pushed down in a pit or something like that. And then Rey kills Palpatine, but then in her killing Palpatine, she also gets killed. But then Kylo Ren climbs out of the pit, and he takes his life force and he uses it to revive Rey. But in the process of him doing that, he actually dies, and so she then leans over and kisses him as he dies. Oh
my god!
And oh my gosh! And so then the movie ends on Tatooine. And Rey is on Tatooine, and she's standing there. Now she is the granddaughter of Palpatine. It's already been confirmed that in these leaks anyway. She's the granddaughter of Palpatine. Luke and Leia knew she was the granddaughter of Palpatine, and Luke still continued to want to work with her. Now, of course, he tried to kill his nephew, you know, because he thought he might have a dark side element, yet he knows that Palpatine's granddaughter is Rey, and yet he still what? It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so you know how we're on this whole identity politics nonsense of you can identify as whatever you want, you can be whatever you want. Well, the movie, according to the leaks, the movie ends when someone comes up to Rey when they're on Tatooine and they say, "You look familiar," or "You sound familiar. What is your name?" She says, "My name is Rey Skywalker," because she can identify as a Skywalker if she wants. Yeah. Look at Kelly. She's like, wait, what? Yeah. So now what we have from this is that these leaks initially leaked about 4 months ago. All right. A lot of the things that leaked 4 months ago have been showing up in the trailers. So
oh my God, sorry, there's a spider. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Hang on. I have to put a garbage can on it because I can't kill it, but I don't want nobody to get it. Hang on, give me a second. I'm sorry. This is bad.
This is the best YouTube video we've had in a while.
Okay. There's garbage all over my parents' floor now because I had to put a garbage can on top of the spider because Nova cannot. I can't. It's
How big is the spider?
It's like this, like the circle. But I think it might be a brown recluse because it's I don't know. But I'm paranoid about spiders, and Nova loves spiders and she likes to eat them, so I don't want to get poisoned.
You are hilarious.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So yeah, so this is so it looks like a lot of these leaks are true. Plus, we got the Disney accidentally leaked the title tracks for the soundtrack, the titles of them, and if you look at the titles and how they line up, it pretty much confirms all of what I just told you.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. It's bad. It's bad. So
it's a sinking ship. There's usually with a movie this big, there's an airtight quality to it where everybody on deck is like all hands on deck, nothing gets by. But clearly I think people have lost their emotional investment and regard for this movie, because if they're letting this many things just fall through the cracks.
Yeah, it's bad.
With a few
really
days
bad
to go, I mean, that all sounds horrendous though. How sad. Just like, what a sad thing. I hope Hollywood learns its lesson, or the creatives behind this learn their lesson in one way or another, because hopefully it won't be, it will be disastrous enough monetarily for them, all things considered, with as much as they put into it, that they won't want to repeat the same mistakes. Now Nova's tearing up the garbage.
If you need to switch your camera off for a minute and handle that, I can cover some of the comments.
Yeah, that would be great. This spider, oh my gosh, damage control. Yeah.
If you just hit stop cam, it'll turn your camera off, and you can do what you need to do. So, take the highlighted super chat off for me real quick, so that people know we're not talking spoilers anymore.
Can you teach me again how to go back and view my super chats, because I've missed a couple today, and I feel so bad for missing them.
I absolutely can, but if you want to handle that, I can handle any of the super chats for right now for you.
Okay.
All right, I got you.
Guys, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna go throw this in a garbage that doesn't have a giant spider inside of it.
Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty 1, Home Alone already had new characters, didn't work. I am happy to say that I have never seen any Home Alone past Home Alone 2. They don't exist in my opinion. There's just no doubt. Rosetta Allen, just to send a little fandom love. Thank you, Rosetta. We appreciate it, and Kelly certainly does, and I will pass that along to her. And let's see, Rosetta Allen again. Spider squeal hugs girl. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's the Home Alone thing is just unbelievable. Like I said, you've got Macaulay Culkin. I guess he's in his 30s at some. I'm assuming he's like in his early to mid 30s, maybe even 40s. It doesn't really matter. He's the right age where you could make him the dad. You can make him the dad, have him married, go back to the Home Alone house and just do it that way. I mean, yes, you're definitely building off of nostalgia specifically, but it's far better than the trash that they're trying to give us, you know? And I don't know what Kelly's doing right now. I should have told her to mute. You're good. Are you back?
I'm almost back. I'm just checking on the spider. He's still in there. Okay. All right.
Kelly?
Yes, I'm here.
Kelly?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We're friends. Okay.
Yes.
And my job as your friend is to tell you what you need to hear. Okay. Kill the damn spider. Step on the damn spider, Kelly.
I can't do it.
Okay, you got two options. Okay. And I think these are both very good options. This is what I would do. You either kill the spider now or you burn the whole house down. It's that simple, you know?
The only thing I can think to do is to like catch and release, but I don't think he'll survive the snow outside.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders myself. I can definitely tell you this. We all know and I'll never stop talking about how heroic I was when I saved the dog in front of you. And I was like, yep, I've impressed Kelly. Well, if I was there with you right now, Kelly, I would be running like a little girl from a spider. I would not be worrying about impressing because that's just not what I do. I don't like spiders. So
Nova's discovered the garbage can that it's under too. And it's funny, I was at the gym like a week ago, and I was on a piece of equipment and the guy was coming by cleaning the floor, and I saw a little spider walking, and I was like, in my head, I was like, go spider, go hide under a treadmill, go hide, save yourself. And as I was watching the spider trying to cross, the guy, he missed it with the mop, but then he went and he stepped on it, and I reacted. I was like, oh. I was listening to a podcast, but the guy like looked at me like I was insane. He's like, "You care that I killed a spider?" I shielded my eyes.
Yeah,
I have a hard time with it.
Yeah, no spider killing for me. So, you got Rosetta Ellen sent you a few super chats.
Thank you, Rosetta.
And she was just being supportive of the Fandom Menace. And then Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty 1, if something's that bad, spoil me. If not, don't. Yeah, I mean, and that's in reference to episode 9 for sure. And then Rosetta Allen says, Jeremy, do you sleep with how much you help folks? I do sleep occasionally. I get enough. And we have Darth Barbie. Krista Nova is here in the house.
Hi, Krista. Oh my gosh, we have 2 Novas in the house because there's a Nova in this room, and then we have a Krista Nova in the chat.
Now, if I don't know if you want to try to open up your super chat window now, I've got you caught up.
Oh,
but if you want to go into your YouTube, into the back end, the dashboard,
okay.
And I can step you through that really quick.
Sure, sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, because I was trying to do it the last stream that I did, and I was trying to remember everything that you told me, and I think I got close, but not close enough.
Yeah, and I still don't know how to do it. I can help you do it through the new studio, but just when you get in the back end, go down to the bottom and click Classic Creator Studio. Yeah,
I remembered that part. I remembered you telling me that was easier. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I have to sign into my YouTube account, and I don't remember my password. I don't remember any passwords anymore. It's so funny. Wrong password.
And then Rosetta Allen sends another super chat. Says, last one, back to my stream. Mad support, y'all. Thank you, Rosetta.
Thank you. That's so sweet. I've seen Rosetta and a bunch of other people's stuff, and I think I've seen a few of her videos. She's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went up to one of her streams the other day, so she's great.
Yeah, she's really cool. All right, let's see. I think I'm here now. Oh, YouTube Studio. Here we go.
And then on the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see Creator Classic or Creator Studio Classic. You click on that.
Okay, this computer is a little slow.
It's okay. And then it'll probably ask you to skip this questionnaire.
Yeah. Okay.
And then tell me when you're on Classic.
I'm here. Do I click the live streaming drop
down? So then you have on the left-hand side, you have live streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to click live streaming.
Yes.
And then you want to click events.
Okay.
And then under events, do you see the live stream you're on right now?
Yes.
Okay, click that live stream. Like click the text
Oops.
of it, the title.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Do I click the live control room thing?
No, just click the title of it.
Oh, the title. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to bring up another screen.
It brings up us.
You didn't press the title. Like press the title of it.
I did. I pressed the title. Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Oh, I see the chat. I see the top chat.
Okay, so then scroll now. Or you can hit live control room too if you want to hit live control room.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that one comes up, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're going to see in hyperlink open in new window. Very bottom in a little blue text. It's going to say open in new window.
I think I did something wrong.
All right.
Oh, I see it. Okay, here we go. Open a new window. Okay.
And that's going to bring your super chat screen up.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got you.
You're like
okay,
Obi-Wan helping with me to release the control from my X-wing. Okay, we got it.
All right, so I'll catch you up to where we're at now. Echo Base Network says, Jeremy, we are doing a live stream with Mad Max. Oh, Sunday. Wish us luck. Oh, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Have fun with that one. Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty 1, streaming Terminator Resistance on TechCom 17. All right, good luck with that. AD_edit says, thanks for getting my channel remonetized back over the summer, Jeremy. Your retweet caught the attention of YouTube, and it means a lot. Well, hey, I'm happy. I'm happy that we were able to help, and anything I can do to help anybody who's in that situation. I wasn't even aware that it got you back remonetized, so I'm very happy to hear that. And anything I can do, anybody at the Geeks and Gamers can do, Fandom Menace, we all got your back. So there's Geeky Candy. I'll let you read Geeky Candy's super chat.
Hi, Candace. Hail, beautiful Candace. Oh, wait. Sorry, my chat was slipping out of my fingers. Hi, Candace. Thank you so much. You're so sweet.
Yeah, Candace is great. She's been a welcome addition to the Geeks and Gamers team. She's doing a live stream on her channel. It's her birthday, by the way. So it's her birthday.
Candace, that's so cool. Oh, happy birthday. I would sing, but I'm a little tone deaf. So.
But yeah, we're gonna do a live stream on her channel. I don't know if you're gonna be available, but to hop on for a few. But I'll definitely send you a link if you wanted to hop on just for a few, Kelly. I know you're with family though. So
that's so sweet. Thank you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Candace, that's awesome. I hope you have a beautiful birthday that's as beautiful as you are.
Oh, see, man, we have the best. We have the best ladies in the business, at Geeks and Gamers and the Fandom Menace. And but of course, you guys don't exist when it comes to people talking about who criticizes The Last Jedi and Star Wars. You guys don't exist.
Mm-mm. No, we're not counted. We're not counted.
You're not counted at all. All right, I am probably Geeky Candy says Jeremy is all right. But I'm probably going to bounce off here in about 5 or 10, Kelly, because I got some stuff to do. But I definitely wanted to come join you for a few on your channel because I'm always happy when you're going live, and I'm happy. And we are you closing in on 5,000 subs?
I think so.
Yes, you're at 4,600 right now, almost 47. So you're not far from 5,000 subs. Doing a great job.
I was just saying earlier that I just find it so crazy that anybody wants to watch me talk about anything. So it means a lot. It's crazy to me.
Now you are such a positive person, and it's not even. I mean, you're as authentic as there is. The person you guys see on camera is the person she is off camera. She's a sweetheart, and that's what. Like I said, when I met her, because her first videos, sometimes it was kind of hard to figure out what is this chick about, And every time it's bad. Every time I get to I see a girl, an attractive girl who's into Star Wars, I'm immediately like, what's this chick's deal? Are they just trying to capitalize off Star Wars? Because there's a lot of those, girls out there. And, but I when I met you and it only took like a few minutes, I'm like, man, she is so authentic. And it's been great to know you. And she's such a good person. So if you need a positive influence in your life, she's the one right there. She's something else. So
thank you so much, Jeremy. That means so much to me. And I don't think you'll ever know. I know I tell you, but I don't think you'll ever know how much like your support and your kindness and your generosity has meant to me. And I think people see within this community how much you really do care about people and how genuinely you want to connect with people too. So it means a lot. And looking back at any of my old videos, I cringe so much. So I totally understand where you were coming from.
No, you don't though, because they work. I mean, it's like, okay, I've told you this many times, and we talked about this publicly, so I don't think it's a problem bringing it up again. But it's like, you sent me some videos that you for Geeks and Gamers, and I was like, no, not gonna happen. And I didn't say it in that way, but I remember the first time you sent it, and you were so nervous, and I couldn't watch it when you first sent it to me, so you had to sit there for like hours. You're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. And finally I watched it and I was like, okay, call me. You're like, oh my God. Okay. You call me. I said, okay, look, I think this is great for your channel. It's not going to go on Geeks and Gamers. You're like, oh my, she goes, I'm crushed, but I know like my respect grew for you. Said your respect grew for me big time because you said I know you're not going to lie to me. You're always going to be honest with me. And but I didn't mean it was a bad video, or anything like that. I just meant, because with Geeks and Gamers having such a big following, I just know what type of video I want to put somebody in the best position to succeed as possible on our channel. I don't want them to get eaten alive by our audience and everything like that. But I don't think your videos are bad, and I never thought they were bad. I thought they were great, and it's just like me. Sometimes I'll do videos for D-Day Cobra, my personal channel that I would not put on, Geeks and Gamers because I'm like, it's not going to be what we need on that channel. But we all of us, no matter who we are, we all look back on our earlier videos and cringe though, because we're like, what, because we all evolve. We get a little better as we get a little more comfortable in front of the camera, and but. So you're not alone on that. We all do that. So
thank you. That means a lot because I look back and I judge myself pretty harshly for it. I just think I was so unaware of, I still kind of feel this way, but it's different now because I feel more authentically grounded to what I'm saying and who I am and I feel like I'm more connected to the people that are actually watching and engaging now. Whereas before I just felt like I was just putting myself out there and I didn't know which version of myself to go with. So it was very hard for me. I think the video I sent you was I tried to review Haunting of Hill House and I did not know what I was doing. So
it's all good.
Oh, there's my parents' Rottweiler barking. So
okay,
car coming down the street. People were asking if they could see Nina on the stream before.
But I feel like Haunting of Hill House is one of our, like, that's when we really bonded really good when that came out. We actually did a couple of videos on it and we talked about that even off camera, behind the scenes on the phone. And I love that series so much. I really, really do.
Yeah, me too. I hope they do a good job with the second season too, because I'd love to recapture some of that feeling. Mike Flanagan's really good. I think he did a great job with that. So I hope the second season is good.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm going to let you go, Kelly, and I'm going to let you get back to your chat. So thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to be here. And, if you need anything at all, pick up the phone. I'm a phone call away always. So
I appreciate that so much.
All right, hang on. I got to let Comrade Commodore super chat. I can't leave without you reading that one. So I'll let you read it.
No worries, girl. Jeremy puts out cringe stuff on Sports Wars all the time. You doing good? You my boy, Jeremy.
Oh, that's sports fans for you right there. I love it. I love it. And I got to give, and I love the fact that he has now, I've never let her off the hook on this, and I'm never going to, but myself and Anna were doing a car video, a Driving Miss Anna, and she was reading super chats, and he didn't have that profile picture at the time. It was Comrade Commodore, and she called him Cobra Commander.
Oh.
And I'm like, Cobra Commander? No, it's Comrade Commodore. And now he's fully embraced the Cobra Commander side with got it. and it's really great. It's really
That's
great.
cute.
So
That's good. I like that. That's a good background story. I like that.
yeah, good stuff. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and Kelly, always a pleasure. So
Thank you so much, Jeremy. It's great seeing you.
all
I'll
right,
talk to you soon. May the force be with you.
you too, and hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Tom Harvey said, good to see you, Jeremy. Old hair. I'm missing the old hair reference, Dad. I don't know what old hair means. Oh, I get it. That's your moniker that you're trying to go with. I think, I'm assuming. Oh, bye, Elijah. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you, too. It's nice to see you in the stream, as always. Not all who wander are lost, my friend. Thank you, Tommy. You're an awesome moderator. I love that I get the bow and arrow in my chat now. I feel so honored to have Tommy's bow and arrow. Dr. Coffin Nails sent question marks, and I don't know the context. Guys, catch me up on what's been going on in the chat. You know I'm so bad at keeping up with both the chat and another person at the same time. I gotta know what's going on. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Oh, old hair. Dr. Coffin Nails. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Tom Harvey what he means by that, because I don't quite understand either. Lord Arnold, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Lord Arnold, I will always remember you from the beginning when I first started, and I am so appreciative. You know this. I'm so appreciative to those of you who subscribed a long time ago when I first started making videos, because I did not know what I was doing. I still don't know what I was doing, but I think I have a better grasp on what I'm doing now, a better grasp on what I'm doing now. So it means so much to me when I see those of you who have stuck around from the beginning, and you guys have seen me go through the roller coaster that is, trying to navigate this crazy world of YouTube. So it means the world to me. Thank you, Lord Arnold. I really appreciate that. And the King of Ruckus, too. You're another one who's been here from the beginning. Yes. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad to hear that's what was happening in the chat while I was missing it. Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty One. Where'd you go? Here you are. Do I like Friday the 13th? I haven't seen Friday the 13th in a long time. I think I saw it in high school during Halloween when there was like a marathon of movies, Halloween themed horror movies going on TV, and I think I caught most of it. I was very intrigued by the actual not Michael Myers. Oh my God. Jason Voorhees character. That's Friday the 13th, right? Jason Voorhees. I was very intrigued by that, and the mother relationship in the original. I was very intrigued, and I always wanted to know more backstory about that. As far as like slasher films go, it's not my favorite, but I was always intrigued in the backstory and the Camp Crystal Lake stuff, and I always wanted to know more about the lore of the story and what was going on there. So I like it. It's not my like top favorite movies, but I appreciate it. I appreciate what they were going for. Is everyone ready to not see episode 9, says TT? Yeah, I'm ready to not see it. I am so ready to not see it. I don't know if I'm ever going to see it. What is this episode 9 you speak of? Episode 9 as in like German for no. Episode 9. Not at all. No. Oh my gosh, Tony movie 9 Mendez. Have I seen The Fanatic? Is that the one with John Travolta? I have not seen it yet. I watched Jay and Mike's Red Letter Media review of it, which had me laughing pretty hard. I enjoyed their review of it, but I might have to check that out eventually because it does look so bad that it's good. One of those movies, so we'll have to see. Realist, you're back. Welcome back. Larry, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't always feel very smart. In fact, quite often I feel quite ignorant and uninformed as far as a lot of things go, but I'm always trying to learn and I'm trying to be curious about the world. So I try to always be aware of what I don't know and to try to improve upon that. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Yes, period. That's a very cool username. I have seen No Country for Old Men and I absolutely love it. I love the Coen brothers. I think that's the Coen brothers, right? I think they're absolutely fantastic. They're some of the best filmmakers out there. And that is an excellent movie. I absolutely love it. Realist, yes, this is a new background. Well, it's not new. I'm in my parents' house now, and this is where their computer is. So I'm live streaming from their computer right now. I originally didn't even think that I was going to get the Wi-Fi to work. So I'm very pleased that it's actually working and that I'm not just one giant pixel with no voice. Tony movie. No, I haven't seen Joker yet. I have not seen Joker. I have a few more things on my list. I still have to see The Lighthouse. Actually, I think The Lighthouse might be the last thing on my list before Joker. So it's coming around the corner. It's coming around soon. Yes, Solo did lose money, Larry. And I haven't seen Apollo 18 yet, but I want to because I've heard good things, even though critically it wasn't well received. I've heard it's worth a watch just for how unique it is and its approach. Phil TMNT, a pixel of beauty. I don't know about that, but thank you. I appreciate your confidence that I would be a beautiful pixel if I were to be a pixel. I'd probably look better if I were just a single pixel because it would blur all the imperfections and pores. Yep, Coen Brothers. Yeah, they're great. They're great. I love Fargo. I actually love A Serious Man too. They did a film called A Serious Man that a lot of people kind of overlooked, but I really enjoyed that. I thought it was very surreal, and I really like surreal, kind of abstract films. So I enjoyed that one. Great. Baldwin, yes, I have seen the new Ghostbusters trailer. I'm not excited, but I don't hate it either. I think it's certainly most likely going to be an improvement from Ghostbusters 2016 because we all know how that went. I think it's kind of cool that Egon's granddaughter, I'm assuming, is in it because he was one of my favorite characters. I thought he was super cool. I'm wondering in what capacity the rest of the original cast will be featured because I'm thinking they're probably going to do something similar to what the Star Wars sequel trilogy has done, which they might have they'll have the original cast in there, but they're giving the franchise over to the new young Finn Wolfhards of the world. So it's going to be a passing of the torch, so to speak, which is okay. I'm okay with that. If it stands on its own and it has its own merits, I'm happy to watch and enjoy it if it does well. If it doesn't do well, if it doesn't do well critically from critics that I actually trust and people that I trust, I'm not going to see it. But I do love the original Ghostbusters. That's one of my favorite films. So I don't know. I would love for it to be in that caliber, but I doubt it. We'll just have to see. Oh, hang on, I'm missing people. Oh, Sithilid. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm so glad you did catch me live. Thank you for commenting on the stream before you went. I'm glad to know you were here. I was hoping, I said this earlier, but I was hoping that I would get some people that I don't normally get to see and talk to because I'm earlier than usual since I'm on the East Coast now. So I'm so glad you were able to catch it. Thank you for the roses. Oh, period. You have to wait until I'm going to call you period or dad. That's not a dash. No, that's a period, I'm guessing. You have to wait until March 31st to get Disney Plus because you're from Ireland. That's crazy. Like, I don't understand at this point that why you would have to wait so long. But oh well. Oh my gosh, Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty One, you're hosting a Friday the 13th Part 1 watch party this Friday. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to remember that. I think I'm going to be doing stuff with family this Friday, but depending what time you go on, I'll see if I can make it for at least part of it. That's awesome. Darth Gavel's Disney Star Wars sucks. Change my mind. I don't think I can change your mind, man. I mean, I think there was some merit to Rogue One. There were some elements that I enjoyed in terms of the tone and the approach. I don't know. I can't change your mind. I'm sorry. I don't feel passionately enough to try to change your mind. I don't want to change anyone's mind unless it's something where they want to have their mind changed to better themselves. But I don't think changing your mind about Disney Star Wars is going to make your life any better. So I'm not gonna even try with that, my friend. I kind of on board with that statement. Phil TMNT says, hopefully Ghostbusters 3 will be better than the female Ghostbusters and The Last Jedi combined. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I don't think it's going to be bad. Something about it just makes me feel like it's not going to be a train wreck the way that those movies are. I've never seen Ghostbusters 2016, but I don't need to. All I needed to know was the preview. That was enough for me to know that it was awful. So I wasn't surprised at all when those reviews came in. Cringe Archive says Romans in the chat. Are there Romans in the chat today? Nova, oh my gosh, she's doing a balancing act on my dad's precariously placed papers. That was almost disastrous. Hi, Scott Gordon. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you. Dr. Coffin-Nails says the last 5 minutes of Rogue One was good. Yeah, yeah, the last 5 minutes were probably the strongest part of the movie. Cringe Archive says, what wrong stream? I don't know why I find that really funny. Okay. I'm going to stop laughing. I'm getting giddy. I think I'm still jet lagged because my brain feels a little bit fried right now. Realist, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad. I was able to reach some people that I don't normally get to connect with. It's really special. It's really nice because I'm normally streaming in California in the mid to late afternoon range, and then I go sometimes kind of late at night. So I've never really been able to reach a lot of my viewers on the East Coast or the UK. So it's really nice to get some people that I know are, in different parts of the world. This chair is so creaky. I'm sorry if you hear squeaking. Black Revan, you're making your own Star Wars movie and you want to cast me as Bastila Shan. Message you if I'm interested. You must bring your own lightsaber. Unfortunately, I think I sold I didn't sell them for like a lot. I sold them at a garage sale. I sold all my, I had, I think 6 lightsabers, but I never had any of those fancy ones. I had 2 of the ones that you could flip and they would come out and they would make the sound effects. And then I had, I think 3 or 4 of the just like the really cheap plastic ones, but I love those because I used to I used to put I used to clip my lightsabers to my hip and walk around with like the hilt of a lightsaber on my hip. So I don't have any of those anymore. Unfortunately, I would have to invest in a new lightsaber. But as long as you're okay with a green lightsaber, because that is my favorite lightsaber color, I would I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. That's very cool. Execute Order 67. Oh no. Guilherme. Yeah, Guilherme. 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 I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm sorry if I butchered it. But yes, it does happen. Jet lag is real. Hashtag jet lag is real because I am feeling it. I am feeling jet lag. I don't know. I've been here 4 days now, 5 days now, and I still haven't been able to get a full sleep, full night's sleep. When will we see a live stream with East Coast Jedi Bunny and West Coast Jedi Bunny together? You know, it's interesting. They're 2 very different versions of Jedi Bunny. I think the Jedi Bunny on the West Coast is far more relaxed and peaceful, and the one on the East Coast is a little more uptight and anxious. So that would be an interesting melding of the minds. It would be like Joe Rogan and Rode Jogan having a podcast together. Oh, Tony Movie, do you want to send your own director cut of Apollo 18? You added a couple of good deleted scenes on it. That's awesome. That's so cool. I always respect people that can do editing like that. Because editing is like, it's a nameless beast to me. I have no minute perception of how to do any editing. Biden touch, yeah, I'm still alive. I'm here for now. We'll see how long. I'm more alive than Epstein. We'll say that. I'm giving you that reference since you have a Biden touch moniker. Hi, Echo Base Network. Hello again. Aw, Darth Praxis. There's that smile again. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas with your parents out there, Jedi Bunny. What's your favorite Christmas film, by the way? My favorite Christmas film, it's not a Christmas movie at all. My favorite winter film is The Shining. But I know it's not that doesn't count. My favorite Christmas film, I know I'm going to miss something. I love A Christmas Story. I love A Christmas Story. I think that movie is just so sweet and fun, and it just has such a beautiful message at the end. Like, regardless of how crazy and dysfunctional your family and loved ones are, they're your family, and childhood is so fleeting, and it's important to grasp onto that innocence and that pure just sense of adventure and fun, and to really just treasure that. And even if you're not a child, especially if you're not a child, for an adult to respect that and love that, and to realize yourself how fleeting that is if you have kids. I don't know, that was one of my favorite, well, looking back on A Christmas Story, that's one of my favorite things about the movie, is that I think it shows the parents as being these kind of like detached characters that don't really understand. They're almost like a completely different form of life than the kids, than Ralphie and his little brother, and they just seem so detached from what's going on in the world of the kids. And I think that's probably pretty commonplace for a lot of parents, especially now with technology and kids being so saturated with such a different form of upbringing and childhood than we or our older generations were used to. So I think it's a good message to remind, people to appreciate what childhood really is and how pure it can be, and how special and fleeting it is. So, oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys, I went on way too long about that. Oh, hang on. I just saw a cute comment. I don't want to miss it. Where did it go? Okay, Phil TMNT, time to execute Order Bunny. All of us give Kelly a hug. I would love that. I would love a group hug between all of us. That sounds amazing. That's really sweet. Thank you for Tommy and according to Christy for being amazing moderators, by the way. You guys are so freaking awesome, and I am so, so grateful for you guys. You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, hang on. Yes, Tom's tech show. I agree that Darth Vader was the best part of Rogue One. Jeffrey Turner. I am drinking Zevia Zevia soda. It's a cherry cola. I didn't realize it was cherry cola. It's a cherry flavored one. I really love the original cola flavor. The cherry one takes a little bit of getting used to. I haven't had an actual cherry cola in a long time, but it's pretty good. And these are good because there's no artificial like colors, so it's actually clear. It's a clear soda, and there's no artificial sweeteners or flavors or anything bad that we know of according to science at this point. But who knows, 10 years from now, maybe I'll have antennas coming out of my head from drinking this. Who knows? You never know. Oh my gosh, Oberon, that's an amazing question. Oberon asks, what's the one movie I can watch always, never getting tired of? When you're sick, sad, happy, meh, anytime. And your favorite sweets, eat, and street food. Okay. Frig, that's a great question. Okay, starting with the movie, obviously. Movie I don't get tired of. Honestly, even though Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars film, for some reason, I just love the hope and the beauty and the optimism and just the message and aesthetic overall of A New Hope, of original Star Wars. I feel like I could have that on the background and it would just make me happy. I know there are other movies that I'm missing, but obviously anytime I'm here talking with you guys, Star Wars is going to be on my mind, inevitably. But there are a lot of good, Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of movies out there that are a little bit darker that I love. I love really dark movies, but if I'm going to watch something over and over again, I would like it to have like maybe a little bit more of a positive sentiment. Even though Jurassic Park is dark in its own way, I just think it's such a beautiful film, and I love the rainforests and it's the storms, and I love Jurassic Park too. I'm just thinking more in terms of the ambiance and the tone and the world building of something like Jurassic Park and the original Star Wars, because I really like the aesthetic. It feels like a real lived-in world. The characters are fun and exciting and engaging. The stories are fun, and I know the stories so well in and out that I can just kind of like have it on and pick up at any scene and still enjoy it. So I don't know, but I know there are other movies I'm not thinking of. And then as far as my favorite sweet to eat, my mom makes this cake called a mocha roll, and it's amazing. And I don't know how she makes it, but she's my mom's a very good baker. Baking to me is such a science that I cannot figure out for the life of me how to do it. I tried baking once and it came out horribly. I love cooking. I love cooking and preparing food in general. And I can make sweet things, but I can't bake. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll try it again one day. But my mom makes this thing called a mocha roll, and I've never had it anywhere else, but it's amazing and I love it. And it uses chocolate and like mocha, like dark chocolate, and like a heavy cream and instant coffee. She uses like little grounds of instant coffee, which some of you might think is gross, but it's actually amazing. It's delicious. Because I'm picky with coffee too, but it's good. The way it's made, it's very well made. I also love baklava, which is Greek. I love a lot of Greek and also Indian desserts are really good. I love anything with like cardamom and stuff like that. It's like sweet and refreshing. Ooh, and mango sticky rice is Thai, and it's phenomenal. Mango sticky rice. I feel like if you don't like mango sticky rice, I don't know what to tell you, but that's really good. And my favorite street food. Either in the streets of New York, if I was in the streets of New York, I'd get those like, what do you call it? Like those honey roasted peanuts that they always have in the fall and winter. But if I was like somewhere else and I wanted something a little more substantial, maybe like a samosa. Anyway, sorry guys, that took a long time to answer, but I love that question. I have not seen Marriage Story on Netflix. I haven't heard of it yet. Oh my gosh, King of Ruckus. Wow, you're very observant. Jedi on West Coast eats peanuts and drinks hard kombucha. East Coast Kelly kills spiders off stream. You know you're going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That garbage can is still there, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to kill it. I can't, because you know what it is? Ugh, I can't handle the crunch and the I can't. The only time that I can ever kill like an insect or something is if it's indirect, like if I like flush it down the toilet, but I can't hurt its physical body. I can't directly hurt its physical body. It just freaks me out. It just freaks me out too much. I can't do it. And I feel bad. Even if I indirectly do something, like if it goes down like the drain in the shower, I always feel guilty. So I can't do it. I'm gonna have to wait till my parents get home. Sorry, Dad. I'm gonna have to wait till you get home to I hope you can do a catch and release. Stuart Mitchell asks if I've ever visited Martha's Vineyard where Jaws was filmed. You know, I have been to Martha's Vineyard, but it was when I was very young before I had actually seen Jaws. I've been to Cape Cod many times. One of my best friends lives in Massachusetts, so we go to Cape Cod a lot. I'll visit her in the summer, and we'll all like get just a cheap hotel in Cape Cod, and it's really fun. And one of my favorite things to do was I had like an original Peter Benchley book, Jaws, and I would bring it with me along with my towel. I read it so many times. It's not like the best book in the world, but it's just fun to read on the beach. Like if you're on the East Coast, it's just because the beach it has that same kind of feel. So it's cool. But I no longer have that book, so I can't do it anymore. But yes, there's a lot of really cool stuff out there. Hobo Juan Guinobi, I like your screen name, says Mike Zero just went full fandom menacer. He's one of us now. Welcome, Mike Zero. I am so glad to hear that. It's only a matter of time before more people start to join the fold. Biden Touch says I resemble Linda Carter. Thank you. I've gotten that a few times before. I think it's probably the dark. I have dark hair, and I guess my eyes look blue now. My eyes are kind of greenish blue, but thank you. I appreciate that. Linda Carter is beautiful, so that's very flattering for me. Thank you so much. And Linda Carter still looks beautiful. She's taken very good care of herself. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind on the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, hang on. All right. Let me keep reading. I need to be faster at this. Oh, Matthias, you took your dog for a walk. Oh, that's sweet. I don't know because I don't know when you left, so I'm not sure what you missed. Realist. Well, I dedicate every week to do a stream. I would love to do that. Maybe once I get back to California, I'll be able to do that. If not every week, probably every other week, which would be great. Omegan 32. Die Hard is a great Christmas movie. That's a good choice. I always forget that Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Love Actually, says TT. Love Actually is a sweet movie. It's a little cheesy, but it's sweet. I like Love Actually. I like it's not a Christmas movie, but the Four Weddings and a Funeral, I always really enjoyed that. And I think that's is it by the same creators that did Love Actually? Larry likes Charlie Brown Christmas. Nebu, do I read any philosophers? I like Slavoj Žižek. I'm probably butchering his name, but I really like Slavoj Žižek. I like some of Marcus Aurelius's stuff. I like a little bit about Stoicism. I'm not well read in philosophy by any stretch. I'm just trying to think of who some of my favorite people would be. Camus, I like. I pick and choose different things from different people. I don't have like one that I follow all the way. Who else? I know I'm missing a big one right now. Rene Descartes. I'm always worried I'm gonna pronounce his name wrong. Rene Descartes. Guilherme, yes, I read the book. I've read The Shining book many times. Actually, upstairs we have an old copy of The Shining, which I've read many times since middle school. DJ Fox likes the Zevia cream soda. That's good. I want to try that one again. That was the first Zevia I ever had. Biden Touch says Die Hard is a Kwanzaa movie. Oh, yes. How did I forget this? Wayfaring Stranger 79. It's a Wonderful Life. That's like the quintessential. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life is a gorgeous, gorgeous Christmas movie. What a beautiful movie that is. Yeah, it's beautiful. Aw, DJ Scandalous, thanks for dropping by. Thank you so much. I appreciate your vote of confidence. I'm trying to be a little bit less nervous and scared every time I do a live stream. This one I was a little bit more nervous than usual because I didn't know if my parents' Wi-Fi was going to work here, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like even visually be able to get this to work or audibly. So I'm glad that you can hear and see me and that I'm not too scared right now. Oh my gosh, hang on. Oh, I just missed Jeffrey Turner. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Turner, for your super chat. Lethal Weapon is a great Christmas film. Your favorite? I haven't seen Lethal Weapon. I didn't even know that took place in the Christmas world. So that's good to know. Thank you so much for your $2 super chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss any more super chats because you guys know I'm so bad at keeping up with the chat. Brian from the Rebellion, I missed yours. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Brian. I missed your super chat. The Less Jedi is trending on Twitter. Interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't have a Twitter, as you guys know, but I like when people I like when people keep me up to date. No, I like when people keep me up to date with Twitter because I know that there's a lot of important stuff going down there, but I think I'm just too scared. I'm just too much of a scared bunny to go on Twitter. I'm sorry. I don't think I could handle it. If I did have a Twitter, I feel like all I would do would be watch cute animal videos and pictures because I couldn't deal with all of the anger and judgment on there. I don't think I could handle it. I've heard too many horror stories. Oh, DJ Scandalous says it's trending because so many are bashing it now. Well, yeah, as it's well deserved to be bashed. I'm glad it's trending for that reason and not for any significantly positive one because it certainly doesn't deserve praise. That's for sure. Tony Movie 9, I like The Predator too. I think The Predator is a super fun movie. And I know I've said this before, but you guys, one of these days, I want to make myself a Predator first aid kit. Because you know when he's like repairing himself and he's sitting on like on a tree or like on the ledge of a cave or something, and he has like a little Predator first aid kit. I always thought that would be like the coolest thing to have. Just keep it with you. If you ever need to like heal your wounds like a predator. Yes, Tommy, I agree. I wish Hollywood would stop with the remakes and the reboots, but you know what it is? It's guaranteed. It's a guaranteed preset audience for them. At least it used to be. I think they're starting to realize that the formula isn't working as well as it used to. You used to have an audience that was diehard that they would go in and they'd eat up whatever you gave them. But I think audiences are getting much more discriminating and savvy as to what these creatives are doing. And we're realizing we're catching on to the fact that we're either being pandered to or preached to, or we're being led on, or we're being force-fed subversion tactics, which is just, there's no heart and soul. And most of the reason we got into these franchises and we're so invested to begin with is because of the heart and the soul and the real emotional connection that we had to the stories and the characters. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, any of these franchises that stand on their own merit, it's because they have heart and because they have a connection to their audience, and they're trying to take these things and change them to be part of this culture that perceives itself as being better than everyone else because they're so inclusive and they're so diverse, when we have no problem. For the most part, there are a few outliers, but for the most part, nobody has a problem with inclusivity and diversity. What we have a problem with is it being forced down our throats to the point where you're not even writing good characters, you're just inserting them for the fact that you just want that diversity, but it's not real, it's hollow. Give us all the diversity in the world, but at least write it well and write these characters authentically to like how humans actually behave and give them character arcs. Don't just take John Boyega's character and throw it down the toilet and give him absolutely nothing to work with. And don't give us a Rose Tico that has like literally no point in the story. Give us an actual solid path for these characters to travel down, and we'll be there. We'll be there to watch and enjoy it. But no, you're just going to give us these hollow, empty, just empty facades that mean nothing to the actual story that we fell in love with in the first place. Wow, there was a rant. I'm sorry, guys. No more ranting for me. I'm going to try to not do that again. Is Sith Bunny here? I see people saying Sith Bunny. Hi, Sith Bunny. Oh my gosh, for my nemesis, you're being very kind to me today. Thank you. I hope you're well too, Sith Bunny. It's always good to see my nemesis because I know there is good in you. Daniel, thank you. So word. I hope you meant word and not weird, because I'm weird too, which is okay. Elvin Evil X's says, I think it's a war against masculinity. I agree with you. I think it's a war against a few different things, but I do think they're trying to overturn a lot of things that they deem as being toxic or unhealthy for themselves and for the people that they perceive to be the downtrodden among us. So rather than actually authentically uplifting those they perceive to be downtrodden and giving them, fleshed out roles and characters to portray and storylines that actually go somewhere, they'd rather demote those they perceive to be toxic and part of a white male patriarchy. So they're demoting the characters that we know and love, and basically telling us, oh, Han Solo, you thought he was so cool, you thought he and Leia had such a great relationship, well, he was really just a deadbeat dad and they weren't even together anymore. And Luke Skywalker, he doesn't give a crap about the Force or the Jedi Order or anything, or bring anything back to balance. He just wants to give up and drink and kill his nephew. It's very sad and it's very unfortunate, and it's showing a complete lack of respect for the original source material and for the fans. And it's just the easy way out to blame us. It's just the quintessential. If you look at the creatives in Hollywood now, those of them that actually do blame the fans, it's the quintessential gaslighting behavior that you would see in a grandiose narcissist or even a vulnerable narcissist who would say, if you go to a therapist and you're telling the therapist about all the problems in your life that have to do with other people, you're foregoing any actual growth for yourself, and you're showing a lot of your true colors by telling everyone else what's wrong with them and criticizing them, rather than taking into account, well, maybe I have a part to play, and how can I take responsibility, and how can I be better, and how can I change? For me, there's real value in that, and yet you're not going to get that from Hollywood creatives and executives and producers, because that's not lucrative to them. They want immediate, fast results, and I think in some capacity they think they're going to get more buzz around their movie by bashing us and writing us off and categorically denying everything we say, because categorically we're racist or bigots or misogynists or whatever. We're just privileged and we don't understand the meaning and the depth of what they're doing. when really we see through what they're doing because it's completely hollow, and they're actually the ones that are doing these things in a way that's just showing us their true colors of, I don't think they really care about the diversity, and they do, but it's hollow. It's not that they actually truly want to uplift people. It's that they perceive that as being lucrative for themselves and as garnering recognition that they perceive as being positive. But it's not working, and it's going to eventually, I mean, I hope, because at the end of the day, the bottom line is the bottom dollar. And if it doesn't continuously make more, they're going to see that it's not working. But I don't think they'll ever apologize. That's the sad thing. Okay, sorry guys, I totally went on a little bit of a rant there. Yes, guys. Oh, thank you, Tom's Tech Show. I'm glad you enjoy my passion for it. Yeah, I've tried to stay a little bit more neutral when it comes to these things, but it's upsetting, and I see how upset you guys are, and I see, you know, people that I know and love in the fandom menace, whether it's you guys who are just a part of it because you're here supporting people, or people out there like on the front lines, like making videos and making comments and posts, like people are being attacked for speaking out, and it's ridiculous because it's gotten to the point where it's not just movies anymore. It's not, oh, you're so upset about your little movie. It's like, no, this is a reflection of where we are in humanity. And there's Nina the Rottweiler barking. She doesn't like it either. Yeah, she really doesn't like it. Very upsetting. Hey, Nina, what is it? Do you like The Last Jedi? Oh, no, that's a no. She doesn't like it. What do you think of The Rise of Skywalker? Oh, she really doesn't like that. She's not excited. That's how I feel. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. I wish I could get her to come down, but I don't want to get her all excited. She's already pretty excited about whatever's outside that she's barking at, protecting the house. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any other super chats before I go, because I'm sorry that I always miss things. But y'all know, okay, good, I didn't miss any more. Y'all know that I just love making sure I see everything from you guys. So I'm reading all these chats. Oh my gosh, Lord Arnold, you thought the dog was here. You have it on your big speaker and it echoed through the house. I'm so sorry. That's really funny. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for visiting me in Rhode Island. I'm glad I was able to show you a little bit of my parents' little abode here. I'm very grateful for you guys for tuning in. I'm very grateful that the Wi-Fi worked and that the camera quality is okay in the computer and that you're able to hear me. Very exciting stuff. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Realist Shaf. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Thank you so much. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you, Lord Arnold, for being here from the very beginning. Thank you, King of Ruckus. I love you guys so much. Sith Bunny. Yes, I'm in Rhode Island. Yeah. I'm in Rhode Island. I'm at my parents' place. Keck44, thank you for being here. You're so sweet. I always love your little bunny emojis. Thank you, Christy and Tommy, for being awesome mods. You guys are awesome. Hi, Ollie. Oh, thank you for stopping by the stream, Ollie. I'm glad you were able to make it for some of the stream. I'm glad you're able to see some of it. And 11 Evil X's, thank you. Jason M, thank you. Bye. Good night, Darth Praxis. Yeah, you're right. I know. You're right about that. I appreciate your words. Thank you. Larry, thank you. Jason M. J Potts. Thank you, J Potts. I appreciate that. Nabu, good night. Mateus, thank you. Thank you for your great comments tonight. Darth Gavel, yes, woof woof. Thank you, Alex McCarthy. You're awesome too. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Tony movie. Oh, wait, I haven't seen Total Recall, the remake. I've seen the original, but I haven't seen the remake. But I've seen the original a few times. I actually really like the original Total Recall. Good night, Maximus Payne. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let me figure out. I can never remember how to actually get out of here. Okay. Okay, guys, may the force be with you and happy holidays. And thank you, Hammer. Oh my gosh, wait. Hammer, I thought I made you, I wanted to give Hammer a hammer and make you a moderator. So now, Hammer, you are also a moderator. And next time I stream, you will be one of my moderators. Surly Unicorn, thank you. Thank you, Sith Bunny. Thank you, Adis919. Good night, Mike Santiago. Good night, Spike and Madness. Good night, Daniel. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a great night. May the force be with you. Happy holidays. Good night, Gary M. Yes, Larry. I'm glad it's working. Bye, guys. Bye, Tony Movie 9 Mendez. Thank you for all the recommendations, and I'll be sure to check out some of the movies you talked about. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye.